remember two changes, the Tanjit Sakib and I can't remember.
That's a
Getting a good target and make sure we defend it.
So you guys are one up in the series. There's obviously you have it. Bangladesh winning the toss, and they choose to have a bowl first. Back to you guys in the comm box.
To the offside. So the USA does have a very good chance of getting a win in this series. The feeling that Bangladesh will have to get it right.
Lineup is at the very top.
Taylor gets a good slice and it will run away towards the point boundary. And first runs off the bat of Stephen Taylor. The US is off and running, 4 for no loss.
No loss. That first delivery, first scoring shot of the day. Stephen Taylor slices it down to the third. See this ball, maybe you'll see a little bit too much width here. In fact, it was swinging away, which is what created that additional room. And Stephen Taylor for
very good start. Lovely shot from Monang Patel. Will this be the second boundary of the match? And they come back for a couple of runs. Good looking shot from Monang Patel. In fact, they are coming back for 3. And that's a lovely shot from Monang Patel. It's 11 for no loss.
good shot through the leg side. Maybe a little bit straighter than what he wanted to. I think he wanted to drag that one more toward mid-wicket. Just goes wide of mid-on and didn't have the legs to get to the boundary. But any runs that you can get from this stage, from what has been a really good start with the ball for Bangladesh, you'll take those as the American side. And by the way, these two always run very well between the wickets. And so it'll be interesting to see if that's something that they can sort of work into their attack to manufacture those runs in a way they can get them.
So Taylor will pick up 1. So 3 gone. Is
team. Their pace bowlers are good, and you've seen evidence of that so far, but they also have excellent spin bowling, and not the least of whom Shakib Al Hassan, I think, is going to want to make better use of his abilities today.
So Taylor throw the offside, and look at that, a classy cover drive, and Taylor picks up 4.
It's a typical, almost said Lawrence Taylor, typical Stephen Taylor shot. Lawrence Taylor, the former football player, not who we're talking about here, but look at this. Stephen Taylor loves playing shots through the offside, maybe getting it a little too uppish, but luckily for him, placing it just to the right of that fielder.
Couple of good balls, look sliding down the leg side, but Tanzim Hassan Sakib has really come back with a couple of balls, having been driven through the cover for 4.
You get a good look at umpire Vijay Mallela, who's been made to work. A couple of decisions that he's had to give, both in the negative. I think
So Taylor in a bit of tangle there, and we'll wait and see. It could be a run of the bat or equipment of Stephen Taylor, but they've gone up to 17. But we've seen another very good. And Ian Holland of 91 for the first wicket. They posted 104. Into the onside. That's a lofted shot from Monang Patel, and that has gone away. And that has gone away for 4. So he has picked up his first boundary, and that's a lovely shot. Commanding shot from Monang Patel, and the US has picked up another boundary.
Yeah, kind of a front foot pull by Monang Patel here. You'll see this is a shortish delivery, and it is bouncing, but didn't get it very high on the bounce. And Monang Patel on that front foot, whipping it into deep mid-wicket. Nobody out there during the power play overs, so he does pick up his first boundary.
So the 4th over comes to a close. The US haven't been sent in. They're batting a 20 bowling change as Stephen Taylor gets ready to face.
Mustafizur with the new ball, still relatively new ball in hand, and he does wonders with this delivery. I think you're going to see him continue exactly in the way that he did for the opening bowlers.
So big appeal again, although says umpire Aditya Gajar. And Brian, you spoke about the umpires. Of course, I want to think that Samir Bandekar is 3rd umpire. In fact, he's 4th umpire, and Jermaine Lindo is 3rd. And all these umpires, Brian, during the course of the last 3 years or so, have been so busy.
Quick look at this LBW shout, slipping down leg for me. think that would have hit fourth stump, Lenny, but unfortunately there are only 3 of them from.
He registered 5 dot ball and 1 that got away off the bat of Stephen Taylor for 4. So far we've seen 5 so far from Mustafa Zur. 21 without loss. We're in the 5th over. And they're going just over 4 runs and over. What a performance here we are seeing from Bangladesh. And so far a very quiet start by Manang Patel and Stephen Taylor. Here's the final ball coming up. Taylor goes big, and that's gone long and far over the media center, and that is gone for the first maximum of this match.
Wow, Mustafa Zur going with the slower delivery, went pace off, but Stephen Taylor was ready for it, absolutely latching on to this. You'll see here on the replay, he grips it as though it's going to be a regular seam-up delivery, but then at the last second just rolls the arm over, kind of an off-cutter, and
Taylor goes big again, and it's gone long, it's gone far, and it's gone almost to the USA Pavilion. That's another huge 6.
Huge is an understatement. That was picked up and it was put away. Shakib Al Hassan, unfortunately, his struggles continue. Take a quick look at just how far Stephen Taylor launches that. Better delivery this time around.
So we've seen 4 boundaries so far from Stephen Taylor, a couple of 4s and a couple of 6s. Cut away, that's a lovely shot, finds the gap, and 4 more runs to Stephen Taylor, and the Americans is 38 for no loss. So this over's gone for 11 so far, and Taylor all of a sudden has gone.
Yeah, they definitely have, and we've spoken about this batting lineup as well.
Taylor goes big again. Fielder is settling on the rip, and Taylor is gone. 44 for 1. Fielder comes around, waits for it a long time. In the end, holds on to a comfortable catch, and the USA have lost their first wicket. Taylor gone.
Might have been a commentator's curse there in a way, Lenny, as we mentioned just how many runs he put up while batting first, but all in all, Stephen Taylor, he's walking back 31 runs to his name today off 27 deliveries, 3 4s and 2 6s. He looked like he was going well, and you'd have to feel for him. There was a bit of stoppage in play while we checked the appeal for the stumping. Sometimes batting is all about rhythm. As we take a look at, well, we should have a replay coming up shortly of that dismissal. He looks a bit dejected, but he has given the US a decent start at the top. USA 44 for 1 after 6.4. Tries to go high, just didn't get the distance this time, and safely in the hands of Bangladesh. They lose their first, USA.
So Andres House comes in at his normal 1 drop. We saw Manali in the last match. Andres House was able to get 23. Couple of sparkling, crisp drive through the offside on Tuesday. And he comes in here with the Taylor just departing. And this has been a very good over from Rashad so far. He's picked up 1. He's only given up a couple of runs. And the USA here 44 for 1.
Yeah, this to me is a very exciting player. Andreas House, very technically correct, makes it look effortless and easy. He's a stroke player. Wouldn't really say that he really needs to muscle the ball around, but he times his shots to absolute perfection.
Oh, he's gone! So Andres House gets the first ball. A golden duck for him. Rashad Hussain is on a hat-trick, and Bangladesh on top.
This is exactly what our USA would not have wanted. Ball shaping away beautifully. Andreas House. We're not going to see some of those beautiful strokes today, unfortunately. He walks back for a duck. But credit to the Bangladesh bowlers. They've really shown up today. You could see that there's effort in their pace. The spinners are getting turned. Let's take another look at that dismissal. There's some good flight, just shaping that ball away from House. Picks up the faintest of edges, and USA 2 down, 44, with still one delivery to come in this over, and more importantly, they're on a hat trick.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of strikes here from Rashad Hussain. Picked up the wicket of Stephen Taylor. Ball in the deep. And Andres House comes out, prods forward for a ball, leaving the bat. And getting the faintest of edges through to Jakir Ali as Aaron Jones walks to the middle. And Monali and Bangladesh on top here.
Bangladesh on top. Aaron Jones has seen his fair share of struggles with the bat following the Canada series, the first game in this series. He's coming out in a pressure situation, facing a very important delivery to try and avoid this hat trick.
And Monali, we've seen on social media the heat that this Bangladesh team has taken on in the last couple of days, having lost the opening game to the USA. I read some of the more conservative ones, but they've taken a lot of heat, and they've come into this game. They've picked up 244 on the board. Aaron Jones, we saw in the last game, struggled to really get flowing out of this team. Into the offside. Has he found the gap? That's a lovely shot from Monang Patel. I love the placement on this one. He picked it up well and was able to get it away. The 50 comes up for the US, 52-2.
Yeah, he picked it up well, and it's just taking a look at his footwork here. He knows the ball is turning, and what he's done really well is he's backed away, he's made some room for his arms, and he placed it to absolute perfection.
So the 8th over comes to a close, 52-2.
It's a big heave, and it's going to clear. There's going to be another 6 runs. Aaron Jones joining the party out in the middle. He's taken Hussain on, and he has dispatched that ball for 6 runs.
Yeah, it's a lovely strike from Aaron Jones. Look at this. Playing with the spin to the leg spinner. You need to go over extra cover and mid-off, and that's exactly what Aaron Jones did. It's a lovely shot from a...
But he also does have the ability to play the reverse sweep and the switch hit. You'll see exact evidence of it there. Just switch it.
To come in the over. And that's played beautifully. Monang Patel has just guided that so finely past the keeper. That is a very nice shot.
My goodness. So this is elegantly done. Monang Patel. This is not a shot by Monali Patel. This is in fact Monang Patel who just opens the face and runs this.
The shape of 60 so far. Now look at that. He's gone in the air. Fielder comes in. Will he get to the ball? The ball falls. In fact, he takes the catch. What a catch from the fielder. And Jones is gone. It's 104 for 3.
Well, it's not often that you have the 38-year-old guy to be the one fielding at long on. Usually you put the younger fielders in those positions, but Mahmudullah sprints in from the boundary ropes and catches that one at the 30-yard circle. So he makes about 30 to 32 yards and takes a good low catch. Aaron Jones batted well, 35 from 33, but his dismissal now means that the Americans are going to be obviously wobbling after the fall of the wicket, but in some ways you wonder whether or not Corey Anderson, who is now coming in to bat, and you see that sky delivery again and a good running catch. Look at that, the young man, a young man of 38 years old taking that good catch. But as I was saying, Lenny, Aaron Jones goes out, batted well, 35 from 33, but Corey Anderson now only 32 deliveries remaining in the innings, and you certainly want to be in the position where you get those quick runs. Matter of fact, my apologies, 23 balls remaining in the innings.
So Corey Anderson comes in here, 104. You can see that on your card. We've seen the first wicket from Sakib, and Corey Anderson, Brian, one of 2 big heroes just a couple of days ago, along with Harmeet Singh, and still so much batting to come. And I get a feeling if a wicket falls,
Some of the big hitting.
so the fizz, the ball into the onside. Yes, found enough room And that is gone for a maximum. So ball heading down the left side from the Fizz. And Corey Anderson, he's on his way. He's picked up 6.
My goodness. Short and going down the leg side. Left armor going around the wicket, but he wants to get this ball slanting across Corey Anderson, wanting that one to be much further outside the line of off. From that angle. And he's over.
So Corey Anderson falls for 11. Ball on the stump from Shorey Full Islam. And it's 121 for 4.
So Full Islam getting that one full and straight. Corey Anderson looking to elevate the ball down the ground, but absolutely missing out on this occasion. So Corey Anderson doesn't do what he did the other day on Tuesday.
Go with lots of wicket in hand still. It's 121 for 4. Very good start to the 90J from Shorey Full.
So Full Islam into his last over. 1 for
to bat. Into the offside. Has he timed it well? Yes, he has. And it's gone upstairs. That's a massive shot from Monank Patel. And the Americans fight back.
Monank Patel, as we mentioned, opened the batting. Still there now. 37 balls faced and 42 runs against his name. But it's now going to be up to him with the falling of wickets at the other end to see how much of this he can do in terms of taking control of the proceedings. Now,
oh, he's bowled him. So Monank Patel loses his thumb trying to go funky through the onside. Doesn't go well. And Islam has picked up another one. 128 for 5.
Full and straight. Monank Patel trying to do the innovative scoop shot. Didn't get the right ball to play that shot to. You want those deliveries to be scooped in the air.
His first ball. And he goes well over the onside. And look at that. Nitish Kumar faces one. And he takes it down to long on. That's 4 runs.
Well, Nitish Kumar would have played himself in walking to the wicket, Lenny, because with only 7 deliveries remaining in the innings now, the assignment is clear. Get as many runs as you can. And this one is in the slot on leg stump. It looks like, yeah, actually more middle stump, but it's a clean, can be dangerous.
Into the offside. Fielder comes in, takes a straightforward catch, and Harmeet Singh is gone. 134 for 6.
Yeah, full of sound and fury signifying nothing, Lenny. Angle is around the wicket to the left-hander, creating that angle that slants across the batter and taking his power game out of the equation. And only, let's call it a meek lofted shot into the...
Edged apparently down the leg side, and that has gone away for 4. No signal for an extra. So it has come off the bat of Shadley Van Skorkwick, and that has gone away for 4.
It's interesting that there was an aborted appeal for LBW. A left-hander bowling wide of the crease around the wicket to a left-handed batter. All elements there would indicate for me not going to be LBW. But
and we see the clouds have cleared as well. There's overcast conditions this morning. It is bright and
needing 145 from 120 balls.
it's a good delivery starting up today, but it'll be interesting to see how they do go about the first 6 overs. And that is well bowled, and that's going to be a wicket. That is almost a nothing shot from Sarkar, just a dolly of a catch back to the bowler, and Netravalkar, he gets the breakthrough. Sarkar, he has just given an absolute dolly of a catch back, and Bangladesh, they lose their first. Sarkar walks back for a duck today off the first delivery that he faces.
Manali, Bangladesh run the risk of betraying their bowlers who have done well to restrict the US under 150. And you look at the card,
This looks as if he's trying to hold back his pace. And as I say that, he's dug that into the ground, and Hassan's up to the mark. He's pulled that, and it's going to be 4 runs to Bangladesh. Or 6 runs, sorry, just over the rope, and it's going to be 6 runs to Bangladesh's total.
yeah, it doesn't matter how the shot is played. Very productive shot here from Tanzid. Take a look at this one, short. And Manali, he takes on Ali Khan. That's the most important thing. He takes on Ali Khan. And now the captain gets involved. Look at that. Through the offside. Beats the man. And 4 more runs for Bangladesh.
Bangladesh definitely taking the attack to the USA bowlers. Netravalkar has been put on the back foot. First delivery of this over. And what we're seeing is they're using their feet, Shanto, on this occasion, chipping down the wicket, just piercing. Oh, the bowlers definitely giving the upper hand to the Bangladeshis today, and that was a very wayward delivery. It's going to run away for 4. Just missing his mark, Stephen Taylor, on that occasion.
Yeah, Tanzid continues. Oh, bowled him, Sir Jesse Singh, as we saw in the first game. Manali makes an early inroad, and the Americans have taken 2. It's 30 for 2.
Jesse Singh doing what Jesse Singh does. First game, he bowled beautifully. Today, you give him the ball, and he's just picked up a wicket. And that's Tamim walking back. 19 off 15 for him today. He is bowled off Jesse Singh's bowling. And USA get another breakthrough. You can see the frustration in the Bangladeshi batter as he walks back. Singh.
Oh, ball goes down the leg side. Ronaldo says umpire Aditya Gajar when you peep.
Short delivery pushed into the offside. That should be an easy boundary, and it is. A poor delivery from Harmeet Singh, short wide and asking to be hit away. 3 off 66. That's a big one. That's picked up. It should go all the way, and it does. This time Ridoy coming into the action, and he has picked it up beautifully and launched it over long off, or long on, correction. You see the Bangladesh for Bangladesh. And as I say that, that is picked up over the bowler's head and straight down the ground. That is going to be another maximum in this over. Harmeet Singh, he is under the pump.
Harmeet Singh was a huge...
Who's really gone up to post 48 so far. And we saw Ridoy in the opening game got 59. So he's a batter that the US will want to see the back of. Oh, chance of a run out. Stranded is Shanto. And the Americans have gotten a breakthrough because of a miscommunication between the 2 batters out in the middle. In the end, the US picks up a run out.
It is fortuitous because look what happens. You'll see on the replay, he played the ball and I think a single was there, but he inadvertently kicks it and it goes straight to Corey Anderson. So in doing that, he created 7% the US and you're shaking your head.
So ball cut away. Lovely shot from Shakib Al Hassan. And look at that. They race away towards the backward point area. That's 4 runs.
Good looking delivery, or good looking shot rather. Corey Anderson getting this one.
Might be wondering why I gave Bangladesh such great percentage and what is required. Well, Corey Anderson has struck the leg stump, and so Ridoy goes. He falls for 24. It's 92 for 4.
You hear Corey Anderson yelling like he's a 25-year-old man. He's 33 years old these days, but he is so enthusiastic about this. And Ridoy chops this one onto his stumps, looking to go big over mid-wicket, getting a thick inside edge and the ball trickling onto the stumps. So there's the game of glorious uncertainty that I keep talking about, Lenny. And so to be the most defensive.
Lofted into the onside. It could carry all the way. It does. So Shakib Al Hassan has come out with a big shot, and that is gone for 6.
Just for a split second, I thought that Ali Khan may have just had a chance to do one.
In the United States. And so they want to get it right. It comes down and carries 1 bounce in front of Ali Khan for 4. And so 10 of this over. That's a big shot from Shakib Al Hassan.
4 dot balls in Stephen Taylor's last over, but 2 of those deliveries go for 6 and a 4 respectively. So ends up
in the last World Cup. All about him. So Mamadullah has been cleaned up by Shanley Van Shockwick. Hope for the Americans. Another wicket falls.
Shadley Van Skalkvik mentioned him earlier, the subtle changes. This one was the quicker delivery. And right through the 38-year-old experienced Mamadullah. That is not easy to do. So I mentioned earlier that he's going to be one of your key bowlers.
7.7 is the ask. Ball cut away. That's a lovely shot. Good fielding from the Americans. And in fact, that has gone away for 4. I thought one of the fielders got onto the ball, but not so. That's a lovely shot for 4. But it goes by that he doesn't bowl under 7. It will go higher. Or in fact, it will go lower. Cut away. And that's another 4 for Shakib Al Hassan. And he picks up successive boundaries of Jesse's. They made a couple of changes to the side. In the air. Could fall in no man's land. In fact, no. Fielder gets onto the ball, takes the catch. And it looks like Harmeet Singh. And so a wicket falls. Jakir Ali is gone. Well judged catch from Harmeet Singh.
Not the man that they really wanted, but in the end, it's a wicket for USA. Jakir Ali, that's the... And can't afford to be expensive at this point. And he's picked up the wicket! He has picked up the wicket on the first delivery of his over. And Hussain is bowled. He's bowled for a duck. Bangladesh lose their 7th, and more importantly, USA pick up yet another wicket. They might just have something left in this bag.
So Shakib drags on. Ali Khan takes one, and it's 124 for 7, Manali. And this game has certainly sprung to life once again in favor of the Americans. 21 to win from 17 balls, but more importantly, shot come on Saturday. That's a good ball from Ali Khan. The appeal goes up, and so does the finger of Vijay Mallela, and Ali Khan with a double strike in this over. 125 for 8.
And that's the delivery you're looking for in the death. Your Yorkers, nice, full, right into the pads. And Ali Khan might have just turned his fortunes around for USA. That is 2 wickets in this over. And Sakib's walking back for a duck. In countries like Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, they've got the upper hand.
Inside edge, and another wicket falls. It's 9 down.
Yes.
With 13 to win. Islam gone.
Yes.
You hear chants of USA, USA, and if you're a USA fan, this game has turned right around. Netravalkar, you just picked up another wicket for USA, and Bangladesh might have been a dot ball. It could have been a single or a double, but now we've just given away a boundary. What can Ali Khan do to make up for that? 4 deliveries left in this game.
Oh, he's gone. So Rashad Hussain is a cut behind, trying to go into the onside, and the USA has taken a 2-0 unbeatable lead in this series. 138 all out Bangladesh. The US wins again.
That's all it took, full, straight, and we've got the game. We've got the final wicket. We've got the game. USA has now just won a historic series against a full member nation. They have won a T20 series against Bangladesh, and Bangladesh, unfortunately, part of